Good morning everyone. I am Kenneth Bilyado Tangbawan from Bisad Filipino 2, and today we're going to discuss the changing of school culture. But first, let us define what is school culture. According to Follan of year 2007, school culture can be defined as the guiding beliefs and values evident in the way a school operates. School culture can be used to encompasses all the attitudes, expected behaviors, and values that impact how the school operates. Kumbaga, ito yung iniikutan ng isang paaralan o di kaya universidad kung paano ito tumakbo o di kaya mag-function. So basically, the term school culture refers to the beliefs, perceptions, relationships, attitudes, and written or unwritten rules that shape and influence how a school functions. But the term also encompasses more concrete issues such as the physical and emotional safety of students, the orderliness of classrooms, and public spaces. And here are some examples of a school culture. The first one is an example of a positive school culture. The individual successes of teachers and students are recognized and celebrated. Like for example, in our university, the achievements of professors, teachers, and even students are being recognized. They were mentioned during the flag ceremonies or they were being posted online. The next one, school leaders, teachers, and staff members model positive, healthy behaviors for students. Like, for example, if a teacher enters the classroom with carrying his or her anger from their home, then it might affect how he or she presents herself or himself inside the classroom, and it will affect the environment in the classroom, and it will affect the students. The next one is the mistakes not punished as failures but they are seen as opportunities to learn and grow for both students and educators. Like, there is this scenario, we are being required to do a face-to-face demonstration, and we are required to talk to different schools to let us make a demo in their respective schools. So there was this lady na her attitude towards the school or the teacher she was talking was off, but it wasn't proven that if it's true. She handled it in a way that is not off to that student. Instead of yelling at her, she talked to her calmly and she let her realize that it's just a mistake, and if it's not true then it's good, but if it's true then it is a chance that, and she must learn something about it, and she must fix or learn how she should present herself and fix her attitudes towards other people, especially to those professionals such as our respective teachers. There are several factors or ways to change school culture. The first one is promote your vision, mission, values, and goals. But how can you promote these ones if we students or also some teachers do not memorize it? But if we memorize it, I say that we should not only memorize it by our minds but also in our personality. We should live on it and we should abide it. Next one is bring your staff together to find best practices. This does not literally means that those staffs should go to beach or to unwind, but it literally means that they should attend seminars and do some researches that they may apply in our university or school. The next one is to sustain the culture through communication. This is the best one. Through communication, we can solve problems. And the next one is strive. Not only the officials or the staffs, the employees of a university, of a school, are required to strive, but also as students, we should require we are required to strive to become the best version of ourselves as a student, to be globally competitive students. The last one is to confront problems. This does not mean that you should confront those person, but it means that we should plan and we should propose interventions and solutions for that certain problems to be solved. How do you change the culture of schools? First, define what you will not change. Identify specific values, traditions, and relationships that you will preserve. Like for example, if the students of a certain school excel in dancing, like for example in ASIS, we have good dancers and also singers and athletes, then you should not remove it if you were the leader. Instead, you should provide them their needs, such as facilities and even things that they needed in order for them to perform well. The second is to recognize the importance of actions. Speeches and announcements are not enough. To lead challenging reform efforts, you must be willing to make personal changes in decision-making policies. This means that you should make decisions not only by yourselves. You should also consider the people around you, and you must not make decisions just for your own, but also for the sake of the others and also the students within that certain school or a university. And that's all. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you.